Hello everyone, welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the Penderwicks At Last, Chapter 14, Surprises. And oh man, is there a big surprise. Well, it starts off with the girls, Lydia, Alice, and they're in the field and they're trying to get Blossom to like them more. So they're giving her oats, they're doing dances, they're reading her stories. And they get into this moment where Blossom lays down on the ground while the girls are reading the story. And they quickly take a picture and they send it back to Alice's brother. I can't remember his name. Which Alice and Lydia are really excited about. Well, while they're doing that, they hear this, Lydia! Lydia! No, who is that? Mrs. Tifton. She has returned again, which she's not supposed to. Lydia goes out to her, and she's like, oh, can you find Jeffrey for me? I promised him I wouldn't walk in on any more Penderwick sisters. And I say, yeah, we'll go look for Jeffrey. So they start to search around the mansion. They go everywhere. They can't find him. Finally, they end up in Jeffrey's bedroom, where Jeffrey, Batty, and Jane are all. And they're all just cleaning it up, straightening it up, and getting it ready for Jeffrey to sleep. The girls tell Jeffrey that his mom's waiting for him, and he goes to talk with her. While he's gone, the girls are just kind of looking around, and they find something in the closet. Well, actually, Feldspar finds it. This crumpled up orange and purple thing with some wires. They don't know what it is. Jeffrey comes back, and he says, don't you know what this is, Batty? But right as he's trying to explain, Beethoven's Erotica starts ringing. Batty grabs her phone and answers it. But Beethoven's Erotica is still playing. And then Jeffrey grabs his phone and answers it. And they're both talking on their phones, but oh, they grabbed the wrong phone. They had the same ringtone, and they switch phones. And then they're talking, and then Jane gets a phone call, and Jane's talking, and so all three of the oldest people are talking, and then Lydia and Alice are just watching, trying to listen to each of the conversations. Jeffrey's mom is the one calling him. She's trying to invite him to some things. He says no. Batty's talking to Wesley, and he's dropping off a painting and probably trying to get back together with Batty, but she doesn't want to see him, and he's leaving a gift, and then they hang up. Jane goes into the closet, and she's talking with Sky, and while that's happening, we discover that the thing that Feldspar found were actually Batty's wings from 20 years ago. Well, wait, not 20 years ago. Maybe 15. 15 years ago. Jeffrey still had him in his closet. And they're trying to put back the wings and, see how they fit on Batty, or if they do fit. And then Jane. Oh, man. I don't know how to feel about this. Drops the bomb that Sky and Rosalind are going to have a double wedding. Sky's going to get married to Duske. I'm not sure how to say his name. And Rosalind's going to get married to Tommy. Yeah. And Jeffrey's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to be happy. It's no problem. But, oh, my goodness. There's going to be a double wedding. That is crazy. And if you've been joining the groups and everything, you know that for me, this is a real shocker, because I was still hoping that Jeffrey and Sky were going to get married. I don't know how to feel now. I don't know if I could go on reading this book. I will, but oh man, the biggest surprise I think so far that I've just hit is Sky's gonna get married to someone else. I'm still hoping maybe something will happen and they'll call off the wedding and Sky will still marry Jeffrey. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. But Don't know what I'm going to do. Well, here's some vocabulary that might have been strange or difficult for you. First one, good influence. You probably already know good and influence. Influence means to have the power to change someone else. A good influence is you change that person to be better. Usually we say bad influence. Oh, I think that friend is a bad influence. They're teaching you how to do bad things or bad habits. But Lydia is a good influence on Alice. At least that's what Alice's mom thinks. This is Pian. And Pian is like a poem or a song of Thanksgiving or celebration, right? Something like that. And so when Lydia and Alice are dancing in the field and they have their ballet skirts, they have this dance that's so wonderful. It's like this tribute, this special performance of like excitement and Thanksgiving and joy and wonderfulness. That's kind of what that means. Next one is barge in. And barge in is like to just enter something really quick and strongly. A lot of people, like let's say to your house, they'll knock on the door, dook, 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 and they'll wait. But maybe some family members, they don't knock on the door, or maybe they don't even call you. They just poof, come right in. Hey everyone, I was in town. I came to visit. Whoa, Uncle John, what are you doing here? He just barges in, just goes in immediately or quickly or strongly. You can also do that in relationships too, conversations. You can barge into a conversation. The last one here is babble. And babble is just like blah, 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 blah. Just a bunch of talking. So when Batty's on the phone, Jeffrey's on the phone, Jane's on the phone, you can't understand anything. There's just a bunch of talking going on. The discussion question I have for you is what is going to happen with Jeffrey now? Who's going to marry Jeffrey? Or who is Jeffrey going to marry? We can't end this series without knowing who Jeffrey's going to marry. Surely we'll have some answers. Oh man. But who do you think it's going to be? I have a few ideas, but I want to hear yours first. And finally, please write your own discussion question. Write it in the comments. So that way, when other people look at those comments, they can prepare an answer for your discussion question. All right? Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.